Legend of Total War here with part 19 of my Empire Total War Blitz Campaign as Great Britain. Previously, we've been focusing on the Americas. We've been taking a few of the island settlements that were owned by the pirates. It's a little bit tricky to take them because you've got to combine the movement glitch with the on land and at sea as well. But we're on land at the moment temporarily because you can't get back up this way by land, so we're going to have to get back on the ships. They've still got a bit of movement. I've got, I think, three ships left that have movement. I mean, plus this guy here, so 4 really. All I need to do is get to there, and then back here, and then the ships, it's fine if they have a rest, because from here you can get anywhere inland in America. Like, I could get to here if I wanted to. It cost a lot of money, but I could do it. Now we've got to fight this settlement. Now there's going to be a few of our generals here that will be left behind. This is why I didn't really give a shit if I had to auto-resolve that battle out there, because, for example, these two here, they're out of movement. I can't put them back on the boat. They have to be left behind. So, we're up against some, what the fuck is this? Native bastards. Medicine men. It's not that much, but, you know, we send in 2 artillery, shoot them up a bit. Nothing spectacular. We haven't been fighting any real factions for a little while. So just something different. Then we'll go back to Europe and continue on there, because I haven't finished with that yet either. I really want to see if I can actually get to India this turn. Man, that's going to be one hell of a stretch. I mean, I've still got 44,000 in the bank. If I need to, I know how I can get another 7,000, I think. In fact, I probably will do that. After that, there's not really too many more settlements I can sell off. Not until next turn, so... Yeah, well, we'll just see how we go. It's surveying the area here. Reinforcements coming in from over here. I don't like this. I don't like being near buildings. Where are they setting up? Truth be told, I'd rather set up over here. This seems fine to me right here. Well, if that's the case, I'm just going to have to move everyone over there, which is going to take a long time, which is fine. I'll just watch videos while we're doing it. So I'm going to pause the recording while these guys get set up, and I'm going to go set up over there, because shooting through here, it's just going to block my shots. So yeah, I'll pause the recording until it's all set up. And even then, wait until something interesting happens. Alright, I think we're approaching the end of the battle. It's a different situation than usual. These guys took a little bit of damage from when their initial wave came at us. These guys are just standing here, and I've been trying to lure them over to my artillery, but they wouldn't budge. And of course, since I sent the horses away, I can't move the artillery. So I thought, fuck, if these guys aren't budging, I'm gonna send my fucking guns over here. And they're just sitting there taking it like a bitch. One of my cavalry has come in, and I tried to like ram into their rear. It did a bit of damage, but these guys have axes, so on the retreat they killed them down to 2 men and then they ran away. So the general didn't actually die. And if he did die, it's fine, because I'm going to have to leave him behind in this area anyway, and I cannot make use of him next turn or any other turn after that. So if he dies, I don't give a shit. If he lives, it's fine. I don't need to disband him because they're cheap to upkeep. But if they die, it means nothing. I guess it's just a prestige thing, losing a general. Some people lose their shit whenever I lose a general. It's like, get over it. They're just human beings like anyone else. Fucking... whatever. What would you rather, sacrifice 1,000 men or 1 general? That doesn't matter. 1 2-star general. Throw away the 2-star general. He's just a human being. Who gives a fuck? So what if he's a family member? I don't play favorites, unless you're good. I don't give a fuck about bloodlines. I judge people based on their merits, not anything else. So yeah, we're just shooting these guys. I don't give a shit. They'll eventually just break. These medicine men. I don't think they got any other units aside from this. Let's get in a little bit closer. I don't want to get too close, or else they'll they might move towards me. And like I said, I'm all about the free kills. I'm not interested in a fair fight. I just want to kill these guys and move on. If I wanted a fair fight, well, I wouldn't be who I am. Yeah, you could fuck off. Alright, good. That's them sorted. So essentially I lost 2 men of the line infantry, but like I said, losing 2 men per battle, it doesn't matter. He did actually die. He's gone. The guy. It doesn't matter, like I said, I just need 1 guy that has no movement. But yeah, the other guy, he's gone. He didn't actually die. But like I said, one way or another, it makes 0 difference. Because like I said, he's going to be left behind here, and it just doesn't matter. So, yeah, we get the military crackdown on these regions here. Because these are rebels. You don't get that on pirates, because it's not exactly rebels, it's actually a faction. Alright, so you've still got some movement left. You'll probably have to be left behind. Let me just quick save it. Actually, it would be really good if he could come with us, still. Let me see, do you still have any movement left? Which one was he? Okay, cool. I won't use up any more of his movement, because it would be great if he could get into that port with no movement left. So that, well, we're going to need something like that for when we make land here. So yeah, don't use up any more of his movement. Alright, so I'm going to pause the recording and make my way down to Cayenne or whatever. I wonder if that's where cayenne pepper comes from, whatever. So, well, yeah, there's the spices. So I'm going to come down here and kill them. It's pretty similar army, except they do actually have a chieftain or whatever. But yeah, I'll just pause the recording while I get down there. Okay, so we're close enough to the settlement now that these guys would reinforce if I send him in. Because since we have to go all the way back there again anyway, it really makes no difference. So send him in there, these guys will come in reinforcements, and he'll be able to... Ooh, might be a bit close. Well, I can always move these guys a little bit closer if I need to after the battle. To pick him up. So we can take him back. I'm probably going to need to hire a few more generals before we leave. I'm not sure if I want to do it before I leave this area, but I'm going to have to hire them soon. I don't have to. I mean, like I said, it's not essential that I do this shit in America this turn. I'm just taking this now because, well, for one thing, it's Blitz. We've got to take things as fast as possible. But, you know, like I said, like, my goal was 6 turns, but I think it's possible within 3 turns, so I'm trying for 3 turns. Which means by the end of next turn, I need to have all regions, if that is the case. The thing is, if you get all regions by turn 3, you don't have to worry about any revolts. Because it's impossible to get a revolt before turn 3. Alright, so they're setting up over... Come over here. This looks like a good spot right there. I don't like these trees in the way, but let me see. I guess if we set up around here, that should be fine. Right there. Looks good. Now he's not expendable in this battle because he's the last guy that I've got that has no movement, and we need a guy that has no movement in order to use the movement bug. Alright, well once again, this doesn't look like it's going to be a very interesting battle, so I'm just going to pause the recording whilst I deal with this shit again. Alright, we've got a pretty similar situation to what we had in the previous battle. These guys are, these medicine men, they just don't want to fucking do anything. They're just sitting there, just taking it like a bitch, and I'm fine with it. So if they're just going to sit there, well then they're not going to last very long. This fucking guy. Prefer it if you shot him. I don't want to tell them who to shoot because then they'll fucking try and reform. Damn, just do it. Alright, at least he's shattered now. Because the thing is, these guys are out of range of the artillery. So I gotta shoot them. If they don't want to move, that is. And they don't seem to want to move, and I'm fine with this. No problem at all. I mean, this is bullets. Not losing men. They are. And I think I've done this battle taking 0 casualties, which is exactly what we want. Perfect. Fairly sure it took no casualties. Fantastic. Alright, now are you able to make it back? Oh, good, you can. Good stuff. Alright, so that's this part here done. Let me just quick save it. Send him back over here. He's got a smidge of movement left. Now, if I was willing to send these guys down here, I could just drop them off, get them dropped off here. Picked up, I mean. But no, I'm going to walk them back up here because I'm concerned about the amount of movement left on my ships. So, even though I've probably got enough that I could afford to do that, the thing is if I run out and I'm like stuck here, I'm fucked. Whereas, if you run out of movement with your armies, you just buy a new general. It's fine. I can't just buy a new ship out of thin air. You can't buy new admiral ship. I mean, you can promote an admiral, but it doesn't work that way. Anyway, I'll pause the recording again as I make my way towards... This is the next stop here. Punda at Curacao. I don't know these fucking pronunciations. Anyway, I'll pause the recording as I do this. Okay, so we're here for the final settlement of the pirates. So, what I'm going to do now... I'm going to send them on this 5th right here. Let's move down to here. So you can see clearly we had plenty of movement to do this, but I still want to keep them moving more along this direction if we can, because the next island settlement that they need to take is kind of like all the way out here. Best they get started on that movement this turn. I mean, most likely we're going to be picking the guys up from around here. But we'll see. Alright, let's see, where are we? Down here. So what we need to do here, who are we going to use? We've got no movement. Okay. I'm going to use you. Make the attack. Okay, so we've got 2 loads of artillery. It's just garbage. Let's try and get through this without taking too many casualties. Preferably none. So far in this campaign, we've only really lost 1 general, and he didn't even die. It was just a case of his battalion was so small that they couldn't justify bringing him back into the campaign map. And it didn't matter anyway. Okay, we've still got 45,000 to spend, roughly. Plus I could still get another 7,000 if I need to. Alright, where are they going to pop up from? Oh, now I got a pierce. Yeah, I'll do that in a minute. I don't have bladder problems, I can hold it. Alright, so... they're set up all the way over here. They'll stop moving towards us in a moment. I want to get a good spot. It's a pretty good spot right here. Alright, well I'm just going to pause the recording and just deal with this, because this is another battle that's just not really interesting. We'll save the, you know, the long-winded episodes, the long battles for actually interesting battles, which, you know, obviously not this one here. So I'll pause the recording and I'll resume if something interesting happens, which there probably won't be. Okay, so we just had one of the most uninteresting battles I've fought so far in this campaign, which is actually a good thing. They didn't once get even close. You can see by the dead in the field here, there's none there. They never got close. All of their dead all the way over here, and they're just gone now. I didn't take a single casualty because they never got close. And that is an ideal situation where you just pick them apart from a distance. Fucking idiots turn their side to me, get cannons rolling right down through the whole fucking line, they lose 20 men. It's just as good as a canister shot. So that was good. Didn't even take me very long. So that's really good. Alright. Have you got any movement left? No, you're stuck there. You're not going to be able to come with us. You can stay there, it's fine. Now that's the end of the pirates. Now since it's the end of the pirates, my trade income should be much improved because they were fucking raiding this this area. They had a pirate ship there. I don't think I bothered to show you guys. but they were there and there. But it wasn't causing me too much damage, but well, now it's causing me none. Doesn't really matter too. If we get to India, we'll have to declare war on both the Mughal Empire and the Maratha Confederacy if we want to get to Ceylon next turn. Anyway, the next step is the final step in regard. Fuck this off. In regard to what we need the navy for, we need to get these guys to here as efficiently as possible. I'll just quick save. Did I quick save it? Yeah. Now, I want to see if we can put these guys just back on the boat now, because some of these guys have got literally no movement left. If they get off the boat here, then that's a perfect situation. So what we'll do is we'll declare war on New Spain. This is why we cancelled the trade agreement with them, because I anticipated this. And then we'll just send them straight back down here to attack. Yeah, I thought as much. That's alright. I gotta leave another guy behind. Because he's got no movement. They can't disembark if they've got no movement. So this guy here, he comes. Oh shit. This guy's got movement. This guy's got the perfect amount of movement. Alright, so this guy. Come on. This guy here is left behind. Everyone else here still has movement, so we put them on the boat. And then we make the attack. Drag them each time, doesn't matter, they're not going to declare war on me during the end turn. Good, we made it to land here. Alright, cool. Alright, well I'm just going to take a quick break, plan out my next move. I mean, obviously we've got to make this attack, but like I said, some planning is required with every single attack. So I'll be back shortly. Okay, we've arrived at New Andalusia here. Everything seems to be working quite well. Our guys here still have, you know, a decent amount of movement. One guy has absolutely none. You have got, like, a tiny amount, and you've got a tiny amount as well. Not a big deal. What we're going to do here is hire 9 new generals to fill this into a full stack. Now, with this full stack, that's all I'm going to dedicate to hiring for these guys for the remainder of this turn. So as far as that gets them, that's just what they're going to have to do. There's no need for them now to go back on the boats again this turn. They will need to go back on the boats next turn. That's why I wanted to save some of the movement to get these guys to the point where they're going to pick them up. Because that'll be like all the way up here. I think I've already explained that. You know, it's quite a distance away, and I don't want to like just leave it to next turn and then realize, oh wait, it's kind of a long distance. Oh, I don't quite have enough movement points. I mean, I should, but let's not take, you know, unnecessary risks just by being lazy. Anyway, what we're doing here, we need to hire these 9 generals, so we need to make sure one of the generals has some movement points, and the other unit has more movement points than the general, but no movement points. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see it's really burning through money. It's 5, 6, 7. Make sure I put the one with movement point. Yep, there. 7, 8. Oh, hang on. That's. I must have already hired 9. Yep, just leave it at that then. Okay, then you go join with them. And then you're going to make the attack. So this gives us a full stack. So with this, the way we do things with the movement bug, there's no point having more than a full stack because you can't drag behind units that aren't in the actual army. Hence why we get to a full stack. And then we get these guys as far as they can go. And then next turn they've all got full movement points again. I don't want to leave behind any generals unless we absolutely have to. There's artillery in here, but I'm really not concerned about it. I'm pretty sure they sandbag them. Alright, now our reinforcements I believe are going to set up around here. So that's where I want to get set up. Over here. Yeah, reinforcements coming in from over here. Now they've got cannons of their own. Are they sandbagged? Yep. Now what we can do is rather than charge into them, because I think they're still going to come at us, We could go and get a unit of militia to walk up the back of here and just shoot them. That way we'll take no casualties. Also, their general is amongst their, what's it called? Their artillery. So I don't anticipate this is going to be particularly difficult, so I'm just going to pause the recording and then just go through the motions. And, we'll resume recording if something interesting does happen, which I doubt it will. Okay, so we're approaching the end of this battle. We just shattered that unit. I imagine this guy's pretty much about gone. That's their artillery crew wandering around there, by the way. Oh, what I did was where's their crew? I came up around the back and shot them, and then they broke, but they weren't shattered. So they're still wandering around here. I'll send him over here to go kill them. All their other units have shattered, so they're totally useless now. I don't think I've lost a single man, which is always, you know, the goal. I'm actually surprised these guys haven't run away yet. I don't want to get into melee with them. I reckon just one shot will kill them. Not necessarily kill them, I mean, I just want them to go away. Just fucking shatter. I don't give a shit. I want the land, I don't care about the people. Come on, hurry up, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. Bit of a pain in the ass, but it's alright, we'll get him in a moment. Oh, fuck me. Jesus Christ, they actually... Oh, fuck's sake. Oh well, it's just a couple of militia. I can't believe that fucking happened. Right at the end of the battle here. 11 men of mine dead. Not a big deal, we've been going pretty well with it. I'm not even sure if I even need my militia. I mean, there's what, one more forted settlement? So, whatever. Fucking tricked me running away and then... whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make any difference. Alright, so you jump back in there. And we've got this settlement. I don't even know if I need to bother repairing this shit, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, so now we've got the long trek down to here. To Bogota. Which is apparently 4 movement ranges. That probably takes into consideration of the artillery, so maybe it's 3 generals usage. And then it's pretty similar to get up there, so what's that? Let's just estimate, so let's say 3, 7, because we could use up to 3.5. 7. Oh god, that's going to be a big walk. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get too far with these guys, not unless I hire more generals, which I don't need to do. As far as I'm concerned, these guys can end the turn here. We can still make it all the way up there next turn. Anyway, I'll pause the recording as I make my way down to here, because that'll take me, I don't know, a good half hour. And I guess I'll see you there. Alright, time to take another settlement, New Granada. So, we used up about 3 generals' movement points to get down here, so basically 2,500 pounds it cost, but that's fine. Had to be done. And these two are going to make the attack. The other two will come in reinforcements, and everything should be fine. Actually, still got quite a lot of movement left in our armies, and I really thought that this was going to consume quite a lot to get from wherever the fuck I came from to wherever the fuck this is. And then, of course, it'll use about the same movement to get to wherever the fuck is next. But if I can get to Mexico, that'd be good. Should be able to handle the rest of the other settlements pretty easily. Next turn, maybe. Not this turn. Well, we'll see. If I've got the money for it, why stop? Anyway, like I said, I'm not spending any more money on these guys. I'm going to get them as far as they can go. And then it's prioritizing the Europeans to get into India. See if we can do this in 3 turns. Anyway, what I'm going to do here is pause the recording because this doesn't look like it's going to go particularly interesting. Oh, I've got a few shots. Hang on. Yeah, keep this going. Let's see what we can do. Oh, you motherfucker. You don't tell me you're going to come at me, are you? I mean, he should be able to beat him, but still, come and shoot him. Do it now. Quickly. Quick, 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 quick. Ah, motherfuckers. Alright. Just don't shoot out that way then. It's alright if we take a casualty or two. That's what they're there for. Thing is, he's winded and he charged, and he had, you know, less troops, so I better stop it. Try to kill him if you wouldn't mind. Good job. Only 2 casualties. That's good. And like I've said, General's bodyguard, they don't really matter. As long as the General themselves don't get killed. Alright, well from here it shouldn't be too difficult. I'll just pause the recording and just keep blowing them up. They do have an artillery unit, but I'll figure something out. I'll unpause the recording if something interesting happens, which I doubt it will, to be honest. It's too small scale. Okay, so approaching the end of the battle here. I took an unfortunate shot with these field artillery. The one of the, what's it called, the militia. They got a little bit too close when I was trying to canister shot them. These guys were being a little bit too slow, and I copped a few shots, and I realized it's not worth fucking doing the fucking battle over again over three dead cannoneers. We'll be fine. Hang on, they're not gone yet. If we get rid of them, shatter them, these guys here shouldn't be any problem. Just to make sure, I'm probably going to have to send someone to go shoot them. Shoot the enemy demi-cannons. I have got this guy around the back here, but I don't want to get him into melee. With this one, we don't have to. These guys can't turn around. In fact, they've only got 1 artillery left. Didn't even realize I destroyed 3. I thought I only destroyed 2. Doesn't matter. Where the fuck are you going? From here, they can't shoot me. Alright, you stop. Actually, keep trying to shoot that, see if it works. Because if you destroyed 3, surely you can destroy 4th. It's just a matter of time. But then again, these guys are coming in. Let's see what they can do. So we've also killed the enemy general. We did that at the beginning, so it shouldn't last too long. God, you see just how crappy of shooters these guys are. God damn it. Where the fuck are they going? I mean, these guys here. Shit. Good thing these are just pikemen. I'm going to bring in the other group as well. I thought we were near the end here. Come on. I pressed run and then it switches off. They're horrible shots. This is why you don't rely on them. Like, I fired a gun like maybe 2 or 3 times in my life. I'd be described as a shit shot. I could fucking hit them faster than they could. Then again, you know, I fired a pistol. A modern pistol. These guys are shooting with a stupid musket. What the fuck is this guy do? He's left the battlefield. I can't get him if he's out there. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. It's bugged out. Oh, no. Okay, good. Fuck me. Stupid game. Yeah, a little bit of unfortunate casualties on this guy here, but meh. We've got so many cannons here. I'll just make sure he doesn't take any more casualties. I think he can afford to take like up to a few more before actually start losing cannons. So one of these guys gained Fur Trapper or something. Let me see that. But it wasn't an ambusher. Right, no worries. So yep, you both joined there. Still got movement, yep. Okay, and then we make our way to Panama, but we'll do that on the next episode. There are some forces here, but they'll never make it to New Granada in a single turn, nor Panama. And next turn I expect to be wiping out New Spain anyway. So anyway guys, like and subscribe, part 20's next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.